Sandra McCormick, hello. Vintage Spider, hello. Yeah, road trip. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm not complaining. Tired, sore. I'm doing good. I should bring the microphone a little closer. I've been moving it around. Ooh. How are y'all doing? Doing good. Awesome. You're early tonight? Midnight's usually when I start. I'm even thinking about starting earlier, like 10. I used to start 10:30 all the time. I'm really thinking about doing that again. Dead serious. We're going to have to see. Are you up all night? Sometimes. Not when I'm tired like this, but sometimes, yeah. It's about 50-50. Zurkay, hello. So me and my granddaughter were wanting to, I had to go pick her up earlier this evening, and then we were wanting to go to the store real quick, and I thought, well, I'm going to be doing a live stream, so I might as well. So, where are we going? More than likely Walmart. Because Myers is gone. I'd rather go to Myers. But my town shuts up at like 8 o'clock. I'm dead serious. I had to run uptown real quick around 8. It was like I was there and back in like 10 minutes. I was like, jeez. Roasted Studios, hello. So no more probably. I don't know. I really don't know. Ouch. What's today? Tuesday or Wednesday? All right, let me see. All right, so most people's Tuesday still. Oh man, I forgot to call my dad. It was his birthday. It's a good thing we celebrated it Sunday. Well, we're going to see who comes in, who wants to go for a ride. My phone is still charging, so we're going to see. So has anybody done anything today? I just worked around the yard. Does that Walmart allow overnight camping? Watch the video on homelessness and people camping at Walmart. Well, there's no tent set up here or nothing in this Walmart. After that thing years ago where that girl gave birth, they kind of stopped doing that, at least at this one. At these ones here, they don't allow it. But I know where I can go to sleep in there, where nobody will find you. And that's within the store. Dead serious. Yeah, I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name of that movie. She ended up doing all right for herself. Who gave birth at Walmart? Years ago, there was a girl who was homeless. Some Walmarts allow Rose to park overnight. Years ago, some girl was pregnant and she was homeless. And she ended up sleeping at Walmart and ended up giving birth. Kathy Rebuilds, hello. I spent the whole day sitting in Orlando airport waiting on JetBlue flight. Really? Really? Sandra says, bathroom? Where they used to keep the dog food out back. Zigzag, hello, Les. Fell asleep last night while listening to y'all. Sorry. It's okay, honey. Was that real? Yeah, that was real. That was real. RVs. Okay. Where the Heart Is movie. Yeah, that's it. She ended up doing very well for herself. Yeah, you can park your RVs out there. I mean, it's a huge ass parking lot. JetBlue was a mess. Jeezy, yeah, poor Kathy. Were you picking somebody up or trying to catch a flight? Zura says, hi, Zigzag. Vintage Spider says, yes, hi, Miss Zigzag. And Sandra says, Zigzag, that is it. Yeah, that's... Oh, I remember seeing that. That really happened. Of course, they took poetic license with that movie, of course, but basically that's what happened. She lived at Walmart. I mean, nobody really looked inside those tents. Really, we didn't. Todd B, Liz, hello. Todd B, hello. You know. So they don't set up tents anymore. Hell, be quiet. Nobody goes out there. Where the camping and shit equipment is, there where they keep all the big stuff. Nobody goes out there. They gave her a permanent job. Yeah. Vintage Gal, hello. Kathy Bill says, I was coming back from a funeral. Oh, my 3 o'clock flight took off at 7:30 p.m. I am so sorry. That happened to me one time. I was flying back from New Jersey, from the Jersey airport. Had us on the plane for like 2 hours. I live in New Jersey. A lot of people in RVs park at night. Yeah, Zigzag says, I'm tired. I did a lot of spring cleaning today. Still more to go. Damn, I'm old, y'all. Me too. Oh my God. Oh my God. And Todd B said, where are we driving? Taco Bell? No. Stargazing? We might do some. I was actually looking into doing a SAR thing this week. It really was. Let's see if we can find some stars. But we need to go to Walmart. I know that. But I could probably see if I go out a little ways and see if we can't get away from the ambient light. See if we can find some stars. Cassandra's hers. Who is roasted? I hit that like a second time. Thank you. Sarah, hello. RVers know where they can park for free. A lot of Walmarts like the extra business, and that's why they allow it. I've been working a lot, so I've been crashing at night, Les. It's okay, Vintage. I understand. We have to go to BFE to see some stars. Too much ambient light. We can see some. I'd like to go where I used to go, but shit, that's a drive and a half. But you can see some stars. Zurich, that guy Elvis parks at Walmart all the time. We honestly don't have anybody really parking at Walmart. Every once in a while, you'll see a truck, a semi. The front part of it, the tractor. But Vinny Spider says you wake up one day and stuff that used to take a few hours now takes a whole day and a day to recover from the aches and pains. I'm recovering now just from the day of shit. It takes me days, and it takes me days to clean. Sarah said, I lived briefly in the Four Corners region. Even in town, the Milky Way was visible, and it was amazing. Oh, Sarah, are you talking here, Nurk, the Four Corners? Here, Nurk? I'm gonna have to find my laser pointer so I can point where things are. Vintage gal. I'm on my feet for 8 hours, but for some reason I sit in a car and legs feel like lead. Hell yeah. Four Corners and you talking about, okay. Well, we have a place here in Nerd called Four Corners. That's why I was wondering. Oh, you're not the right. Never mind. It's Sandra, not Sarah. Oh my God, I am so sorry, Sarah. Jeez, cow, my mind's mush. Sorry, wrong one. I read the moon. I read the moon is shrinking. Wonder how they know. The moon isn't shrinking. Sandra McCormick. Let's go to Dillon Dam. I think we should do that one day. What is the biggest tourist attraction out by you, Les? Nothing. Columbus. Nothing around here. Except for the wicker basket that's not even, nobody's in it. It's just dilapidating. I saw that thing about the moon too. I wondered the same thing. It's not shrinking. I get home and couch it's this vintage gal. And they can take measurements just like, they can take measurements of how big something is. Didn't you go to the old Longaberger headquarters? Never mind, you addressed it. Yeah, I went. Let's go cow tipping. Oh, yeah, I can see me doing that now. I'm not a teenager anymore. Sandra McCormick says vintage Mound Builders Park. Yeah, Mound Builders Park. This whole county is nothing but Indian reservation. You'll like you have Buena Vista and all that. Tuscarawas. You have a lot of Indian names around here. A lot of Indian and presidential names. And this all of Licking County is nothing but Indian reservation. Nothing but. Oh, that's where you are by Big Old Basket. Yeah. Deonda's actually closer to it than I am. But how did they know exactly how big it was, say, 1,000 years ago? I have no idea. I have no idea. You have Amish north of me. I do. It's actually in the next county, but north of me, I do. Yeah. And you'll see the buggies down 21st Street. You have the Mennonites and you have the Amish. The Mennonites, they wear colored, like say they'll have like they'll wear like black sundresses and the hat, but they wear different colored shirts. The true Amish wear the black and white, and they actually drive the buggies. So, as they are in Zanesville. Yeah, I know. Cassandra says those audit videos are something else. That's very cool. Oh yeah, wait till I'm getting better at it. I went backwards. The last one was actually the first one, and the first one I put out was actually the last one. Was there in Zanesville? Yeah, there's an Indian reservation in the high. There's a couple. This whole area is nothing but Indian. It's nothing for you to find Indian um what am I thinking of? Arrowheads and stuff like that. I mean, that is so cool. I look forward to move to more of those videos. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a ton more. I used to live in an area with a large Amish population. They're really no different from us if you scratch below the surface. Yeah, they don't bother us. Just gotta watch out every once in a while for the horse and buggy, but everybody gives way to them. Yeah, arrowheads and artifacts and things like that. But the actually Mound Builders Park has been on TV. I don't know how many times. It's been on Ancient Aliens. It's been on Travel Channel, History Channel, um, those kind of things. And yeah, Ancient Aliens been out here. Eric Garcia, hello. And I said before, I don't know if I put the video out. I went to Mound Builders one time. It was during the day, and I was telling a little bit about it. But at night, of course, they closed the park down and everything. But at night, there's just some strange shit that goes on. I mean, not every night, but yes, a lot of Indian stuff here too. Oh, let's go to Flint Ridge. We can do that one day. Is it pretty safe by you? I mean, crime? Yeah. By me. Sandra lives east of me in another town. She's pretty close. Ohio, I think Ohio is basically founded, of course, by Indians. Is it a party spot or do pagans celebrate there? Huh? You mean at Mound Builders Park? It's a pretty boring park, actually. There's really nothing there except for the mounds. The Indian mounds, where you said weird things happen. It's I know pagan meaning witches and stuff. No, they don't do that there at mounds. It's mainly if let's put it this way. It just seems at times if you go to the Mound Builders Park at certain times, it's just creepy. And they're burial mounds. That's why they were called mound builders, the Indians. But it is believed that the mound builders are a descendant from the Mayans. So they have golf courses that have Indian mounds within them. But Aha is rich with Indian stuff and it's I just have to do a thing on Aha one day. It's like a mecca for odd things, UFOs and shit like that. It really truly is. Aha is. And it's and the thing of it is nobody cares. Nobody around here cares. They can see one go, oh, well, I saw a couple and I freaked out. I was calling the police station and everything else. I'm like, ugh. Nobody cares. What spooks you about the mounds? If you're really quiet and there's no traffic on 79 or whatever. And you go like really super late if you can get in there without getting caught. And if you just sit, there's an area, and there's a tree that took down that they should never have taken down in there. But there's an area once you cross, go up the steps, cross over the mound, and you have like I don't even know why they made a little bridge, but they got a river like this street or creek this wide, and you go over that, and you go out into the pasture a little bit, and you just sit and meditate. You can hear some shit, and it's like I don't know if I want to feel that again. So I've been to Effigy Mounds north of Dubuque, Iowa. That was an interesting place. Vintage, it is a vibe that you get. Yeah, it's yeah. I'm going to try to watch some TV. I will check back later, Les. Have a good night, everyone. You too, Zigzag. Thank you for coming in. Vintage Fire's like, oh, hell no. No voices. It's weird. It's we got several spaces like that. As a matter of fact, there's a cemetery up the street from me that let's put it this way. I don't go near. Driving past it's freaking enough for me. That's all I gotta say. And it's actually on one of the haunted places in a high, and it's been in Licking County. It's been visited just like the Buxton has been visited. Let's go scare the dead. I ain't going to that. No. I don't go near trying to get inside of it. No. Venus Spider says, I believe you. Vintage Gal says, I love cemeteries. Snickerdoodle, hello, Les. Hello, Snickerdoodle. Les, I love cemetery hunting. There's plenty of other cemeteries, but there's one down the street from me. Deanna knows which one I'm talking about, too, if she was in here. Excuse me. I don't even think about going in there. Maybe one day when I got my granddaughter, we'll go to the cemetery. A couple of them. But I won't go to that one. Hell no. There's a reason why they say it's haunted. I won't go. Because I know my ass will be bringing something back with me. What's the name of the cemetery? I do not remember the name of it. It's on 13. If you go to 100 places in Licking County, it's one of the cemeteries. I think it's the only cemetery on the list. I'm not sure. Sandra said, let's meet for breakfast or something and go. Go where? When I was growing up in Des Moines, there was a place called the Lost Planet where everything fluoresced. Nothing supernatural, just toxic waste. Oh, gee. Oh, Snicker says, hi, Cassandra. Sandra McCormick says, I already said that. Is it very old cemetery? I don't know how old it is. I know it looks creepy as shit. $100 to spend the night in that cemetery. You give me $500 and I will. It has long since been cleaned up. The area doesn't fluoresce anymore. Good. Sandra says ghost hunting. Look, I always wanted, Todd, that would be a cool video. Look, me and my friend Michelle, we wanted to go on those shows where they showed like these haunted castles and stuff, and people go inside of them, but you never see what they see. You just see their faces. We're like, we want to go and we want to see what they see. I don't want to see what they see. They see. I ought to go down to West Virginia to the old sanitarium down there. If Eric's girlfriend, if Eric's still in here, if she was in here, she'd know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the old insane asylum. And people's been in there playing paintball and shit like that, but I'd go down there. Go to Mansfield Prison. Oh, yeah, I've been by there 50 million times. They actually have tours you can take and things like that. Billy Boomer, hello. Welcome to the lounge. I love ripping butt. I just love the feeling. Really? I am so glad you do. I had to go take a tour there at Mansfield and take video. Are there stories about that cemetery and old haunted houses in your area or urban legend? I don't know if there's a haunted house on that property where the cemetery is. They're just saying it's haunted. I never really cared to know exactly what the stories are. I can find out because that would make fantastic Halloween shit. Or Asylum in Waverly. Yes, and Halloween too. Yeah. Art Deco. Art, my love. Hello. Old MTV show Fear had people with helmet cams to see Waverly and stuff. Yeah, there is one in Louisville, Kentucky, and when I go, I want to take body cam. I want to take my video camera. I want to take my cell phone. I'm getting all kinds of footage if I go to something like that because I don't want to miss anything. I really don't. Let me know the name of the cemetery when you think of it. You know what? I'll go look for it right now. Hold on. Is April here? No, she'd been passing out, sleeping. All right, let me go find. Up? Son of a gun. You'd think I know how to type. All right. Gone. No, I don't want Knox County. Man. Okay. There. You got the old Licking County Jail. Yes, the old Licking County Jail. Oh, I had to take my video camera down there. Let's see if it's on here. Let's see. We have paranormal. Wow, we got Etna Township. We got Denison University. Granville. Bryn Drive. That's where the Bryn Mawr Buxton Inn. Denison University. Sugarloaf Hill. The top of this hill is haunted by a baby buried beneath a large rock there. Cries are often heard at night. Other ghosts are said to roam the hill as well. That's in Granville. See Hanover, Johnstown, Kirkersville, Nurk. We got the Cedar Hill Cemetery, which I'll go through there any day. Nurk Earthworks, which is the Nurk Earthworks is where Mound Builders is. Licking County. Santa Court Jail is creepy. Yeah, the old jail. Well, the courthouse that I took a picture of. Never heard of a cemetery app, but I believe it. Oh, I don't like the crying baby. That's Denison University. That thing, Denison University is so confusing to go through there, and I can't tell you how many times I've been through there. But Nurk Earthworks, this ancient Adena earthworks are said to be haunted, also known to appear in photographs of the place. Orbs are known to, let's see, Pataskla, Reynoldsburg. They don't have the Heath one. I ain't going to Reynoldsburg. I'll go to Pataskla. The Goonie House, Old Maids Lane Farmhouse. But there's plenty here in Licking County. There's near Kirkersville, Swamp Road. East of Kirkersville is said to be haunted by the ghost of a young woman wearing a white dress or nightgown. That I always thought was an old side. There have been many witnesses who have seen her either crossing the road or walking along its edge. That's where I've heard stories of people saying that they've seen this thing walking along the edge. There have even been some incidents where motorists have wrecked a car in attempt to avoid hitting her, known as Swamp Road. So Swamp Road Sally. No one knows why she haunts the road or who she is. There's also been stories of her showing up in the back seat of your car. So it doesn't tell everything. I don't like Johnstown. I'm not going to John. Licking Valley Junior High School. It was built on top of a former graveyard. People have been seen walking at the end of the hallway, but when investigated, no one is there. But Granville's close. Says Denison University is site of multiple hauntings. Welsh Hills Cemetery, many spirits are said to lurk within the cemetery, but specifics are unknown. But the Bryn Dew Drive, that's where the Bryn Mawr is and all that. Buxton Inn. My sister actually worked there. That's been on TV I don't know how many times. Etna Township. I don't like going to Etna. I really don't. Let's see. Cemeteries. Let's see if it's on here. Let's see. The Denison Cemetery. Little Ray, Sonia, Parkson, Babcock, St. Jacob, York Street. That one's not it. Alrighty. It's not there. I can always look for another one. Let's see. LEZ'S Brave. Oh, yeah, that kind of stuff. Is it Old Colony burying ground? Yeah. Les, the jail has a gargoyle that cries nonstop and no way for water to get to it. Yeah, I can take it. Oh my God, she gets in your car. Yeah, there have been instances where the people have seen her in the back seat and they turn around, they see her in the mirror and turn around, she's not there. I would lose my crap. Yeah, I own the books that are called Haunted High. Is it St. Joseph? It's not 13th Street. It's on Route 13. We'll drive by it if you want. We can drive by it. Let me look at another site and see if it actually gives that one. See, there's just so much. Excuse me. All right. Oh, I don't need that. See the Buxton Inn, the old Lincoln County Jail. Um, I've been through that old Lincoln County Jail, and I never got anything from it. Denison University Library. I've been there like 15 times. I never got anything from it. Brendu Mansion, Granville. Um, really? There is more than 4 places in Licking County. Kiss my ass. All right. We're going to go to another one. Hold on. Let's see. Ghost hunts at the old Licking. Let's say haunted accommodation. Number 1 haunted accommodation directory. Really? Whoops. No, that I'm wrong. Look, you're haunted. That isn't it. That isn't what I thought it was going to be. Nurka High may not be the first place that people want to visit when traveling through the state, but the city does hold tremendous appeal. People taking the time to investigate the area will find that there is more to the city than they may have initially thought. Nurka is home to multiple parks, landmarks, a water park, and there are even water parks in Heath. And there are even locations for enjoying shows and concerts. That is true. The Dallas Arboretum is one of the top locations people visiting the area love to visit. Yeah, I go through it all the time. There's an assortment of walking trails, an observatory tower, and a variety of trees numbering in the hundreds. An even bigger draw to Nurka High is the old Licking County Jail. People come from near and far to see the old jail in hopes of performing their own paranormal investigation in one of the most haunted places in Ohio. The majority of people never leave without some type of paranormal experience. History of the old Licking Jail. Around the world, there are certain types of buildings required by all major cities. There is the need for homes, stores, hospitals, and of course, some type of jail. In 1889, in Licking County, Ohio, the area's 4th jail, the old Licking County Jail, was erected. The impressive structure, with an almost castle-like appearance, was a creation of Joseph Warren Yost, a popular architect in the state of Ohio. Yost was well known for Ohio State University's Orton Hall. Yost came up with the jail boasting a Richardson Romanesque style that received incredible praise for its design. In its early days, many people believed that the jail was the sturdiest jail ever built in the state due to the use of Millersburg brownstone. The sandstone was actually quarried in Millersburg, Ohio, and transported to the site of the new jail. Oh, in keeping with the design idea of other jails built in the late 1800s and early 1900s, the old Lincoln County Jail was designed to serve 2 purposes. The front of the building had 3 levels. The first 2 levels served as housing for the sheriff and his family. The first floor contained all of the important rooms such as the kitchen, living room, office, and foyer. The second floor had the bedrooms. On the third floor were the living quarters for the jail's matron. The back portion of the building served as the area in which the prisoners were incarcerated. The jail housed both male and female criminals in the 32 cells on separate floors. In total, the old Lincoln County Jail had the capacity to hold as many as 68 prisoners in the cells that were at the smallest 8 by 8 feet, Throughout the history of the jail, the number of those incarcerated surpassed the maximum capacity of 68. Female prisoners were moved to another location during the 1970s. As of 1987, the incarceration of prisoners in the old jail ceased. I remember that when they built the new one. Since its opening, the front of the jail remained the housing quarters for multiple sheriffs and their families. It was not until around 1970s that things changed. The different floors surveying living spaces and underwent renovation upon completion of the front of the jail. The multiple offices and work spaces, not just the sheriff. Unfortunately, during many of those changes, a lot of the architectural details of the building were removed, damaged, or stolen, as many expect during the decades. Okay, now let's see where it goes. Four different. Let's see. All right, as many would suspect, during the decades of the jail housed prisoners, countless tragic events occurred. There were a number of murders, suicides, and other deaths ruled as accidental, which took place. One of the most tragic events that took place during the jail's history involved Carl Etherington. When Etherington arrived to Nurka High in 1910, he came there for his job as detective with the Anti-Saloon League of High. It was his job to locate saloons and speakeasies serving illegal alcohol and raid them. During one of those raids, William Howard, a saloon owner, was shot and killed by Etherington for his safety. Etherington was taken back to the jail. Angry over the murder of William Howard, a lynch mob went to the jail. They managed to break into the jail, locate Etherington, then beat him with a hammer. If that was not enough retribution, they took him outside and strung him up, hanging him from a telephone pole. It took the actions of Judson Harmon, governor at the time, to restore order. Of the people that participated in the death of Etherington, 58 were indicted on everything from first-degree murder, rioting, as well as assault and battery. Other tragedies occurred in the sheriff's living quarters, where 4 different sheriffs suffered from heart attacks. In 1987, due to the building of the new and more modern jail, the old Lincoln County Jail's doors were officially closed. The jail remained empty and unused for many years. It briefly had a purpose once again when the Veterans Service Commission wanted to use the jail. They had hundreds of boxes with important records and no place to store them. The jail seemed the ideal solution to that problem. Interest in bringing the jail back to its former glory occurred in 2012. Countless volunteers and records and archives department began cleaning out the jail that had been standing in the same location for well over a century. The violent and tragic history of the old Lincoln County Jail remains not only in the stories told, but also in the ghostly sightings and paranormal activity. People from all over, for both public and private tours of the haunted jail, people come from all over. Members of the Ghost Adventures team from the Travel Channel have even visited the old jail to witness for themselves the paranormal activity people claim exists at the jail. Many people who have come to the old jail to see if it is haunted, as people claim, have said that there is an incredible amount of activity at the location. Some have gone as far as to say it is one of the most haunted places in Ohio because of the amount of activity experienced. Some of the claims were made by professional and novice paranormal investigators, including seeing ghostly apparitions wandering about the jail. Others have seen shadows and experienced areas where were initially warm, turning into an instant cold spots. Those that have experienced shadows or even what they qualify as black masses state they disappear as quickly as they appear. Other activity that people have experienced includes an assortment of noises. There are those that have heard tapping, loud banging, while others have heard sounds to be feet scuffing and people moaning. Some paranormal investigators have made claims of hearing people screaming for help in areas of the building where access is completely blocked off to foot traffic. People who have traveled to the old Lincoln County Jail have also experienced more physical experiences. People have seen fully charged electronics, such as video recorders and phones, completely stop working. Guests have seen chairs move across the room without any assistance from the living. Doors have been opened and slammed shut. In a few unusual encounters, people have felt the sensation of someone tugging on their clothing, but no one was near them when this occurred. Additional people have experienced far more frightening encounters with the ghosts that live in the old jail. They have physically felt someone touch and push them. Again, nobody was in the room with them or close enough to touch them. Of all the rooms in the jail, the area of the most active activity appears to be the dungeon. Go figure. Those who have been brave enough to venture into that part of the jail call it the most frightening areas in the entire building. Others have been down in the dungeon will leave in a hurry, refusing to continue the tour, while others refuse to ever come back to the jail. The overall consensus from most people that have entered just the former foyer of the jail say there's an uneasy and even creepy feeling to the jail. Anyone visiting can almost always walk away feeling as though they were touched by a ghost of one of the former inmates or one of the sheriffs who lived and died on the property. Damn. Damn. All right, now I'm back. Hazel Vixen, hello. Love Dawes. Yeah, I love Dawes. I'll breed him. Sounds spooky. I don't like the feeling in the jail basement. Yeah, wow. Wow. All right. La, 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 la. La 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 la. Mm-hmm. 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 That ain't it. Okay. Let's see. Archive of the Afterlife. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 I thought that's where I was at. Let's see. When do they have? It is closed Friday the 24th. See, Friday 31st, jail tours. 18th, let's see, what's the 15th? 24th. So what days are open? What days are closed? What the hell? Cause my ass. Well, anyway. Oh my god, I told you about that part. It felt like I was being smothered, and I told him I wanted to leave that part of the dungeon area. Let's see if I heard her name. She's a whippet. Rosie Leone, hello. We're getting ready to take a drive. Listening at work. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, do you guys want to take a drive and then go past the jail? I'll even go past that cemetery that I said I will not. I will not drive up into it. No. I am so glad our Rosie Leon is with us. Heck, I might actually just even go there first before we go to the store. Store's open 24 hours. Fuck it. Yep. Hey, is Cemetery Holler Cemetery? No. I can't remember the name of it, so I can't say anything. All right, let me go check my phone. Let me make sure Donna's ready. Oh, God. Let's see if I can even move now. Since I've settled down, old bones are creaking. Donna, you want to get ready to go? Huh? Okay, you want to shut the door? Just don't turn off the light. I'm going to need the light so I can see when I get back in. Let me go get my phone. Alrighty. Where's my wallet? There it is. Anna Grissom, hello. I would go if I was there. You just keep the car running. Okay. Where's all my credit cards? There's that one. Where's the other one? Oh, right there it is. Okay. I'm not even going to tell Donna we're going any place. That's scary. Okay. Liz outside Chicago. Anna says some coworkers are so rude. Girl, that is all over the country. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'll get this almost started up. Get this almost ready. Alrighty. YouTube. Yeah, switch accounts and all that. Switch accounts. Switch count. I love that I figured out how to do this a couple months back. Okay. Live. Scary Drive. Whoop. Chubby Finger. Scary Drive. Mm-hmm. Public. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do the vertical syndrome. Anyone have to go to the bathroom? Go now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down, and then I'm going to start the one on my phone. All right. So I will see everybody in a few minutes. And the title is going to be Scary Drive. So I'll see you in a few. Bye.